Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's the Eben Oracle here. Hey, I'm just coming back with another part of my series that I recently started about light workers, gang stalking, targeted individuals, and SRA. Today, I'm just talking off the top of my head, and I want to go through just a couple of pointers of things to be aware of, tactics that gang stalkers use against the targeted individual. They do use electronic harassment. You know, they have devices that emit extremely low frequencies, or ELFs, and they can cause issues with anxiety, depression, aches and pains, things like that. Usually they'll be mounted in a work truck, work van, box truck, or sometimes even in a fixed wing aircraft or helicopter. Usually they think they prefer fixed wing aircraft because they can fly fairly low and not be as loud or audible as a helicopter would be. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. That may clue you in on things. One of the other techniques that they do is they use either your home Wi-Fi and drive by and try to hack into it. And if you're at home on your phone using your Wi-Fi, they will be able to get into your phone. You know, simple as that. They also can get into your phone really easily and clone it using Bluetooth. Most people don't think of that, but if you're walking around with AirPods on all the time, you know, or other Bluetooth devices, Bluetooth speakers and things like that, they can hack into your phone and then use that phone, once it's been cloned, to track your every whereabout. They can intercept all your emails, your text messages, phone calls, voice messages, all of those things. And they'll even sometimes use it to do a man-in-the-middle attack, which is a hacker basically getting in between incoming and outgoing messages or information. And they could delete messages. They could send a text like as if you were the one sending it. And they can basically control the flow of information coming in and going out. You know, it's a little devious, but it's a fairly well-known thing. You can look that up on the internet, man-in-the-middle attack. That's like super basic stuff, like when people are going to school for IT security. Anyways, another tactic is, well, it's kind of a crude tactic, but just straight putting a tile or tracker on your car if for whatever reason they can't access your phone. Be aware of that. You know, you will be tracked every single place you go. You might as well have a GPS stuck up your butt. It's not fun, but hey, at least if you know about it, you can be, you know, aware of your surroundings. The other thing is, once they have your information and are constantly tracking you, they'll know when you're going to the store. They'll know when you go to a restaurant. They'll know when you go to the gas station. And they'll get people to show up there and be on their phone talking extremely loud to make sure you hear some threatening sounding information. It's a scare tactic. They're not going to do shit. They're a bunch of pussies. The other thing that they will do with that is street theater, where it's literally, they will have actors. You know, it sounds far-fetched, but it's true. They have actors or groups of people causing a scene or a scenario. And it's all things that they just drop little hints and little subliminal messages and sneak disses in to get you scared, to play on your insecurities, and make you feel like the whole world's against you, when that's not the case. It may be a fairly decent-sized group or sophisticated-sized group or agency, but the whole world is not against you. Just know that. And then they'll try to get you to run to the authorities and tell them all this crazy information that you don't have any proof of, but your experience is letting you know it's happening, and just to make you look crazy and discredit you so they can take things further. So in my advice, it's not even worth going to the authorities or law enforcement, because half the time they'll have somebody on the payroll. Now, somebody will be bribed, and you know, your paperwork will get lost in the mix, or whatever. They'll turn it around on you. Another thing, which to me is the most sinister thing, after they've already succeeded in isolating you, you know, away from any outside influences. What they'll do is they will have a planned setup. They'll put a plant in your path. Like for me, I'm a man. They sent women, you know, towards my way to start dating me, and they get a lot of information like that from getting close to you, and then they have somebody on the inside who can, you know, be in your home, look through documents when you're not looking, add listening devices, sometimes hidden cameras. Sometimes they'll get into, you know, actually, the worst part about that is they'll actually get them to start putting things in your food. They'll put things in your water. You know, sometimes it's as benign as just a super heavy dose of caffeine and water. It's a hot day, you're thirsty, you drink it, you're already having anxiety and paranoia because of what's going on. And it just, that overload of caffeine or whatever, Adderall or whatever the hell they happen to use on you, is going to just really kick your paranoia, insecurities, and anxiety into super high gear. And then they're hoping that you basically lose it and freak out. You know, the end game of this a lot of times is not only to make you look crazy, but to get you to react out of character. You know, there's no way of a lot of times of proving what's going on, but they know if they keep poking you enough, and you have nothing to lose, you're going to flip out, and then they're going to end up finding a way to put you in a mental hospital or put you in jail. Anyways, I think that's enough game for one day. Please share these videos. Like I said, I don't care about likes, comments, subscribes, whatever. Just share these videos so that other people that may be experiencing this are aware, and just, you know, so they know that they're not alone. This is the Eben Oracle. Peace out.